All right. Hey, Fit Fighter Nation. It's our second team call of the month, September 19th. And oh my gosh, I've got some awesome info for you tonight. So the topic of our call tonight is basically getting that no and it being a good thing. Okay. So hang tight for a second because I do have some recognition, some announcements that I want to go over with you guys. I do want to take a second and just ask anyone whose video is muted to seriously let us see your pretty faces and handsome faces tonight. It's okay. I love that. That gives me so much energy. So I would love for you to do that. I think Zoom automatically mutes your video. But this is a magical thing when we can all come together and see each other in person, so to speak, in this virtual world. So I would challenge you to kind of get out of your comfort zone and unmute your video so that we can see you tonight. I like that. I appreciate that. But first of all, I wanted to just kind of take a moment to make sure that you guys saw on our team page our income spotlight from the week, Christina Martin. I got to tell you, Christina at first was like, I don't know, because I always ask permission. I'm like, so, is this okay? Tell me some of your wins in the business. And when Christina was able to tell me all of the ways she was able to give to her children and to her family in the month of August because of her additional Beachbody income, I was like, girl, we need to recognize this. And I just want to let you know that we are people who are wearing lots of different hats, and we're people who are a lot of times building this career, this job, this hobby, this business, while we're also, taking on so many responsibilities and also working another career. And that is Christina. And she is able to do so much for her family because of what she does with Beachbody. And tonight I was at, Tyler's gymnastics, and I was thinking about, gosh, this would have been a lot harder to say yes to this had we not had this opportunity in our lives. So this opportunity is changing the lives of the people that we work with, but it's also changing our families. And so I want you to take a second, and if you haven't gone to the team page and you read, Christina's graphic and the ways that she was able to impact her family in the month of August, just from her income in the month of August, it's pretty amazing. And I want you to see what is possible, because you may look at me and say, I can't do what she's doing. I'm not in that, I can't work this business full time. I do this, and this. But what you can do is you can look at the people around you and the coaches that were recognizing and saying, you know what, I can do that too. Why not me? And I never for one hot second want you to think that you can't. Okay, so congrats, Christina. Super proud of you. I want to welcome all of our new coaches. If you have a new coach on the call tonight, I want you to definitely give them a shout out in the chat box. And because I know it's kind of scary to get on your first Zoom call, right? And it's also something you're like, oh, she wants me to unmute my audio. I don't know how to do that. Or can everybody hear my children yelling in the background? What's going on? I know it's kind of one of those things. So I'm just proud that you guys are on tonight. If this is your first team call, and just welcome to the team. I want you to know that the possibilities are endless and that you're here tonight for a reason. And I want you to soak it all in and let yourself know that you can do this right now, and you can do it too. You don't need to be 5 years in the business like me, or 2 years in the business, or 1 year. You can be one day in the business and help change a life. If you want to enroll in our new coach training, if you go to the team page, you click on the banner, the cover photo, you'll see the directions on how to get to our new coach training. If that's something that you want to go through, reach out to your coach or to me if you have any questions about that. But you guys, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so proud of all of you that are working so hard to change lives this month. Wow. Some of you, I'm working with a small group of you that are pushing to diamond right now. And even my PS team, you guys are just working so hard. I know everybody is. And I know everybody's coming up against some odds and some obstacles this month, maybe some negativity, some naysayers. So I think tonight's call is going to be really good for you. I had a hard week in the business last week, but I'm smiling right now, and I'm still showing up for you, which is another thing I want to recognize. You guys, you're still showing up. Seriously. And Courtney did a call for our leaders. Courtney Bear did a call for our leaders yesterday, and she talked about showing up for your personal journey, showing up for your business each day, showing up for the people who said yes to you, your coaches, your challengers, and showing up for your audience. No matter what's going on, you show up and show people what's possible when they never give up on a goal, they never give up on a dream. And even when the circumstances aren't all in our favor and it's 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, and there's lots of things that you could be doing, but you chose to be here. So I'm really thankful for you guys for showing up. So really quickly, announcement wise, we have Super Saturday this weekend. And if you live anywhere in the Indianapolis vicinity, like I hope that I get to wrap my arms around you and hug you on Saturday and that you're going to be in that room. And I want to challenge you to bring 2 people with you, like 2 guests, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a mom, it's a dad, it's a best friend, whether it's a challenger, whether it's another coach on your team. I want you to bring at least 2 people with you. And if you don't live in Indy, find the nearest Super Saturday and get your booty there. You guys, there's something to be said about when like-minded coaches get together in one room for the purpose of inspiring and sharing and uplifting each other. And I want you to be there. I can't believe Carl's going to be here in Indianapolis. It's going to be amazing. Also, yeah, Joe Cardone will be here as well. He's going to be a great addition to our Super Saturday. And so the next thing is that Darren's call was postponed because of some kind of travel something. Who knows?
He's in the Cerrado rainforest. I just saw his post.
So he's trapped in the Cerrado rainforest. Who knows?
Cannot get out.
When you schedule a call with a superfood hunter, you just never know what's going to happen, I guess. But this girl got her brave on and was like, okay, let's get Darren O'Lean on. Our new mission, our new vision as a team is to help bring health into the home. And I thought, why not have Darren? Let's go big or go home. And so we get it arranged, and then boom, he's in the Cerrado rainforest. Okay. So that call is going to be Monday.
So Isabel.
Yeah. Well, okay. So his call is rescheduled for Monday, the 25th. So just in a few days. So same time, 9 p.m. So I want you to put that on your calendar. There'll be a graphic that comes out that you can share with your team. And I'm still waiting to get permission on whether or not we can invite all of our challengers too, which would be really awesome. So I want to get permission before, I don't want to ask for this and then be like, who are these people? I don't know, so I'm going to ask permission. But it's something I want you to be on the lookout for before I give you that green light that you can invite your challengers and prospective coaches to attend. But right now it's a coach only event. So it's Monday, September 25th. Am I saying that right? The 25th? I think I am. Okay. 9 p.m. Eastern. Darren will be in the house, hopefully back from the Cerrado rainforest. Okay. And then Isabel will be doing a call for us on Wednesday, October 4th at 9 p.m. How freaking cool is that? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I already sent Darren some questions, so hopefully they're good ones and we'll get some good stuff out of him. Okay. No clue how long those calls will be. I would prepare for an hour, honestly. I have
Especially
no idea.
Darren.
Yeah. He just talks
He
forever.
just goes.
Okay, so let's jump into this. Okay, so tonight, we're going to get into this idea of wanting and being excited about hearing no. Okay, you're probably like, "What? You're crazy." This is something new for me. This is a new concept to me. I've always heard the idea of go for no. Let's get as many no's as we can, and you're going to invite 300 people, and you're going to hope to get 285 no's, and I'm like, I don't want that. That's hard, right? That's hard rejection. And that's not what I mean at all. Okay. So you're going to be excited. This is going to help you with your conversations, feel way more confident. It's going to get you a great success and return rate on your conversations as well. Meaning that you're going to be able to continue the conversations a lot easier when you use some of these techniques. I shared on the last team call that my huge mission is to be able to help bring health into the homes of the people that we work with. But first we have to work with that one person. We got to work with mom or with dad or with whoever, so that they can start working on their journey, so then they can bring that into their home. And so we still have to get the one person to say yes and start their journey with us before we can bring health into the home. And so Darren and Isabel are going to help us with our education and our knowledge and be able to talk about our products a little bit better in terms of that. But we also have to do some of the work too. We have to have effective conversations with people. And literally, I was talking to some girl that I've been talking to for freaking ever. And she's like, well, I'm going to try the barcode instead. And I'm just going to go to the barcode. And I was like, okay. And I felt really defeated and I had no idea what to say. I was like, okay, like you're going to go with the barcode. Like, I didn't know what to say, but I also knew that wasn't going to help her get results, right? I'm like, that's not going to work. Like, are you serious? Like, you can go there 1 or 2 times for fun and get a good workout, but you're not going to get results long-term by going to the barcode a few days a week. Okay, like, are they going to help you with your nutrition? Are they going to give you superfoods? Are they going to be there, like, to care if you even, like, do your workout on those off days? I am, yeah, I'm thinking all these things, but I don't know what to say to her, right? And you're like, yes, okay. And so tonight I'm going to help you maybe change things up a little bit, but I'm going to ask you to change your mindset. So there is a book that David's been reading called, what's it called?
Never Split the Difference.
Okay, it's called Never Split the Difference. And it's
Chris Voss.
Chris Voss. How do you spell the last name?
Voss.
Okay, Voss. You don't need to read this whole book, okay, by the way. You just, if you download it on Audible, you just listen to like chapters 4 and 5, okay? I'm really big about that. Like, I read parts of a book that speak to me and I move on if I need to. I'm giving you permission to do that right now, okay? Because as an English teacher, that was really hard for me not to finish a book, okay? But, okay, so he's a hostage negotiator, okay? And he's telling...
the top FBI hostage negotiator.
He's a pretty cool dude, okay? He can talk people out of some good situations and into what he wants them to do, okay? So in this book, he's talking about, in chapter 4 especially, basically how no is the answer that you want. And David listened to it and he's like, you got to listen to this. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing information. And we've been talking a lot about how does this apply to our business? How does this help our coaches? How can that help me in this situation with Katrina, who's going to go to the barcode, And so we've learned and been training ourselves and been changing our mindset into asking questions where the response we want is no. Okay? Because here's the thing, is that your conversations, if you're still at SE0 like I was yesterday, your conversations aren't going anywhere, probably because we're asking the wrong questions, okay? And that's probably because we're not really doing a good job of listening, that we're not making sure the person that we're talking to, a prospective client, that they're like, seriously, at the end of the day, that we don't have we're not hoping for a yes, right? Because I'm like, I just write, we're like, Katrina, just say, yeah, okay, I'm ready. Like, come on, girl. Like, what else can I tell you? Yes, Aaron, but I'm not asking the right questions because I'm kind of putting too much pressure on her by giving her too much information. So I need to stop working toward a yes and start working toward a no. And I need to help Katrina come to the realization that my solution is the best one for her. I need to help her come to the realization and the solution. It's about her. It's her making the decision. It's her coming to the realization. It's not me telling her what's best for her. Okay? And so right now and in the past, and sometimes these questions work, but they have not worked for me like all year. Okay? Do you want to join me? Do you want me to save you a spot? Is this something you need right now? Do you want more info? Do you want to lose 5 to 10 pounds by Thanksgiving? Do you have some goals you're working towards? Okay? I've been asking those questions for like a few years now, because what answer do I want? Yes. Yes, Aaron, I want to join you. Yes, Aaron, I want you to save me a spot. Yes, this is something I need. Yes, I want more info. Yes, I want to lose 5 to 10 pounds. Yes, I have goals I'm working towards. But I'm not getting yeses from those questions. Like, sometimes I am, but very rarely. And I'm talking to people that I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't get it. And most of the time I hear nothing, right? Most of the time I get a ghost, right? And it's just like, boom, nothing. And then you follow up, you're like, hey girl, did you get my message? Yeah, but no, whatever. Or they have something else to say. But I'm very rarely getting a yes. And I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Does anyone else feel that way? Okay. Okay. So you're shaking your heads. All right. So I'm not alone. Okay, good. I'm not alone. Okay. but they're not responding because they don't have enough information to say yes. Like, duh. Like, the only people, and here's the thing, the only people that are saying yes to, do you want me to hold you a spot or do you want to join me, are my previous customers or challengers. They're the only people saying yes because they have all the information. They know what they're saying yes to, and there's no pressure because they get it. But no one else is responding or saying yes because they don't get it, right? They don't get it. They're like, what do you do? Like, is this some like spam? Like, what is this? And they're ignoring me. At least that's what's happening to me. Okay. So some better questions that might work to get a response. And these are just a few, and I'm gonna like sprinkle in some like real life case studies here in a second that relate to our business. Okay. Okay, first of all, we want to know. We want someone to say no. Okay? Because what happens when someone says no, okay, like if I said, are you on a health and fitness journey right now? I'm getting a great response from that question, okay? Because people are not necessarily saying like 100% writing the word no, but they're giving me a variation of no. Like, well, I'm trying, or I'm doing my best. I was doing so great. My kids got sick. Like, I'm trying, girl. Like, I'm getting a response from, are you on a health and fitness journey right now? So to a lot of people that I'm seeing like my post or comment on a post, or new friends that I'm making, or new followers on Instagram, I'm sending that question. And most of the time, like, I don't know a percentage, but I'm like, whoa, people are responding. Okay, cool. I'm asking, are you on, hey girl, thanks so much for your support. It means so much, that kind of thing. Or, oh, I'm so excited. Like, excited to meet you. I see we both know Gretchen, are you on a health and fitness journey too? Because I mean, like, if you look at my page and scroll it, you can tell I'm on a health and fitness journey. So it's not a weird question. And they chose to follow me. They saw that I'm on a health and fitness journey, so I assume there's some kind of interest there. So I'm getting a response from that, and it's a variation of no. It's not like, yes, I have the best coach ever. I'm on this program. I'm losing weight. I feel like I'm not getting that response, which is not the response I want. I want a no. Okay, and I want to know because it allows Tori. Okay, this was a successful conversation. It allows Tori a chance to maintain control and not commit to anything, right? Because if I ask Tori if she's on a health and fitness journey, she's going to give me a variation of no, and it's not her committing to anything or buying anything or saying she's ready to join me. She's just answering my question honestly, which I asked a good, honest question, a legit question. It takes the pressure off her. Right? There's no pressure with her answering that question whatsoever. It breaks down her wall because she's able to be like, yeah, I'm trying, but things just I don't know what to do. Okay. Or yeah, I'm trying, like, but it's just like my kids were sick and I go to the gym a few days a week. It broke down her wall. It opened up a conversation. What's going on right there? Okay. So that her response gave me an invitation to continue the conversation, right? And what's funny is Tori actually answered, oh, I'm working out at Orange Theory Fitness, okay? Which is a variation of no, in my opinion, because I think that Orange Theory is cool, but I don't think it's going to get her results. I don't think it means she's on the health and fitness journey, okay? Because she's not going to Orange Theory 6 to 7 days a week. They do not have her on any kind of active recovery workouts. They're not helping her with her nutrition. They're not checking in with her at night to see how she's doing. They're not going to send her personal messages or texts or emails during the week to see how she's doing. And they're not going to give her a meal plan. They're not going to give her a grocery list. They didn't make boards for her on Pinterest, like, blah, 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 blah. They don't have her connected to a supportive community 24/7. Like, I took that as a no. Okay, see, it's a mindset thing. Okay, it's totally a mindset. So other questions that are working for me are you a coach? Okay. Because I am finding that I'm friend requesting other people who are in the health and fitness industry. Okay. Like I'm starting to become friends with like YMCA instructors from all over Indiana. Like, I don't know. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. People who are following me on Instagram are sometimes doing workouts and things like that, or they're from the UK and they're already fitness bloggers or mommy bloggers. So I'm asking, hey, have you ever heard of coaching, or are you a coach? And so they'll give me some weird like variation of no. And then I'm also, those people that never respond, or I have coaches that never respond to me too. Okay. Obviously you guys aren't them because you're here showing up tonight, or challengers who never get back to you. I'll say things like, are you okay? And that's it. Like, I'm not like, hey, Laura, I saw the pictures of your kids and you were on your vacation, but I haven't heard from you. And I want you to know I'm still here. Are you okay? Like, I'm just saying, are you okay? Okay. Because Laura automatically, even though that didn't happen to her, she's like, oh my gosh, like, am I, like, I got it. Like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, yeah, or no, I'm not, have you given up on yourself? Because how many people have you talked to where they said, girl, I like want to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds. I feel so icky, awful, blah, blah, blah. I'm totally lost, whatever. And then you share with them a solution that will help them. And then you hear nothing, like they ghost on you, right? Have you given up on yourself? I asked that question to someone today and I got a response within a minute because they were like, like, shoot, I haven't given up on myself, but this is what's going on. And I was able to have a conversation, a very productive conversation. Okay. Very productive conversation. Am I bothering you? I asked that to someone yesterday and she immediately responded, no, I'm so busy. I'm so sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I said, am I bothering you, Angie? Because I'm not hearing back from you. Because I'm like, seriously, what the heck? You said you were interested. Like, what is going on? Like, don't do this to me. So I just said, am I bothering you? Another girl, I said, do you want me to take you off my list and not contact you again? She's like, no, please continue to talk to me. And I said, well, you said this, and this. Like, is this something you're still wanting to work towards? And she goes, yeah, absolutely. But we're going on vacation at the end of whatever, October, and then blah, blah, blah. And I said, so you're okay continuing to feel this way until December, right?
Another no response.
Right. I want it, because she was like, oh, right. Now this girl, the funny thing was, she was like, I guess that's what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, you just made me laugh, because that's seriously, she was like, okay, yeah. I mean, she gave me a yes, but she was like, I guess that is what I'm saying. But those are the questions that are getting responses. So it's okay for you to continue feeling this way and not working towards getting results until about December. Is that what you're saying? Most people will be like, oh shit, like I should probably do something about this. Okay, so we want to know. Okay, we want to know. What else did I want to say? The idea is that we actually want to, it works best for me when I ask 3 no questions in a row. Okay, that's what's working best for me. And I actually have to slow my roll and actually think about this. And I also have to know a little bit about this person. I can't just do this to someone like I haven't already had a conversation with, or I don't know anything about their goals. I don't know anything about what they're doing. So Tori, Orange Theory Fitness, okay? She's like, yeah, I'm going to Orange Theory, And I said, okay, so do they have you on a workout program where you're working out 6 to 7 days a week with an active recovery day? Are they providing you with meal plans and daily support and accountability, so when you're not there, you have a plan in place? Well, I knew the answer to all of those questions because I understand how Orange Theory works before I even asked them. And she was like, no, I'm going about 3 to 4 days a week, but sometimes the girls are sick. And then I also travel. So, I mean, I'm able to go most of the time, like 5 days a week, but no meal plans where I'm struggling. And, yeah, I mean, beyond that, I mean, I'm getting an email from them once a week about my like results or my like summary of everything. And I was like, and I said, is that okay with you? That's what I asked her. Is that okay with you that you're not getting support, that they're not giving you a nutritional program and that's where you're struggling? And she was like, well, you know, I would like to, I am struggling with my meal plan. I would like to have more. So me asking her these no questions helped her see where her gaps were in her current solution. And then I said, well, I said, what I do, you know, I said, you've heard about Beachbody on Demand. I know you have. And I said, did you realize that's $8 a month? And then you can add in Shakeology. And I said, and that's going to be $4 a day. Is that something that seems reasonable to you? And she said, yes. So that to me wasn't like, I didn't have to ask a no question. I could have said, does that seem unreasonable, I guess? You know, but she was like, that sounds good. Because she's already paying a crap ton of money to go to Orange Theory, you know, and then she's not getting nutrition. She's not getting support. She's not getting anything else. And so it was something that was like, I just had to, I mean, a lot of times somebody's like, oh, I'm going to bar, I'm going to Orange Theory, or, oh, I'm working with a personal trainer. And I'm like, oh, well, they already have something. No, that's just a variation of no. And so no, really accepting no as an invitation to dig deeper and to ask good questions is a good thing. Like, I want you to like totally flip that switch, you know. And it's even like Alicia, like today, you know, she was, Alicia and Jessica, we've all been sending these like, what do I say here? What do I say there? You know, and I asked Alicia, asked this girl who's a fitness model, you know, how is she able to help others through fitness modeling? You know, how are you, like, learn more about what she's doing as a fitness model. You know, are you able to help other people with what you do as a fitness model? Are you able to tangibly impact people? It's a good question. It's a thoughtful question. It's not like, do you want to be a coach on my team? It's really cool. These girls are awesome, you know, but it's a really good, thoughtful, intelligent question that leads to a conversation, because I don't know what her response is, but I don't think that she's probably able to tangibly impact people the way that we are by being a fitness model, you know? I don't know what she said, Alicia, if she responded to it or not, but I think the bigger thing here is that we want people to realize the bigger picture of the solution that's possible for them, but they have to realize it, you know, not just like, well, here's solution A, B, and C. Here's what I recommend. Does that sound good to you? Do you want me to save you a spot? There is a point where you're like, okay, so here's my recommendation. Like, this sounds so good. I'm so excited. And you do your normal, like, sharing the solutions that work. But I think thinking about asking a question, wanting a no, is totally awesome. Like, it's changed everything today. And it's changed everything in the past 2 days with my conversations with the people who aren't responding to me, with the people that I'm reaching out to for the first time and making friends with and connections with. It's just been really great. And so I felt like, you know, if I learned, you know, David was talking all about this and I learned about it, and then I put it into practice. If it was successful, it was worth sharing with you, because here we are, September 19th, and I hear a lot of people saying, oh, this is really hard. And it is really hard right now in September. It's a hard month in the business, which is not a reason to give up. It's a reason to try something new. It's a reason to get creative. It's a reason to push hard no matter what. It's a reason that you might have to hustle hard in the next week and a half, because I'm going to. I'm determined to help 5 women this week, and I've helped 1. Okay, and I feel so good about that. Like, that I'm like, okay, so I have a new tool in my toolkit that gives me a little confidence, that's going to give me a fresh perspective on my conversations, you know, so that I'm able to help move people through a conversation a little bit more productively and effectively. Because if Tori, if Katrina, if they're able to take their wall down thinking that I'm trying to sell them, and me just asking, so like, is this, you know, are you on a journey? Is that what you need? Are they giving you what you need? You know, it's really able to help. So some of the other questions that I wrote down when we were, when David and I were talking, so I'll give you some other questions and then we'll see what happens here. Okay. Are you living the most active and healthy lifestyle you can right now? I mean, that's a question I'm asking my challengers, my coaches. Do you currently wake up with a passion to help others with your job? Are you okay continuing to pay full price for your Shakeology? Immediate response. Are you okay continuing to pay full price for your Shakeology? Are the people you're surrounded with actively reaching their health and fitness goals too? Does your family income allow you guys to have the freedoms that you want? Are you getting the results that you want going to the gym? Those are some of the other questions that I just kind of was like thinking and jotting down. I haven't used the same questions for each person because it varies. But my starting questions, like, are you on a health and fitness journey too? Are you a coach too? Are you okay? Have you given up? Am I bothering you? Like, those kind of work for the same scenarios and situations. Are you okay still paying full price for your Shakeology is a good one for my customers who have been drinking Shakeology for a really long time. And I'm not just asking, do you want to be a discount coach or VIP coach? Because that's true. Okay, so let's see. What else do I have? I think that's it. But I mean, no is a good thing. And I've always thought that, like, I'm always like, what do I say next? You know, like, okay, they said this, or, you know, and even, I mean, I think Alicia today, like, she told this girl, oh my gosh, this is what I do. It's so amazing. And this girl was like, awesome. And she was like that conversation just died, you know? And I was like, ask her about what she does. Like, then say, okay, you're a fitness model. That's so cool. So how are you able to impact people? Are you able to impact people? Like, that reignites that conversation. You're asking a question because you are starting again. It's natural. You're connecting to learning more about what they do for a living and if they're able to help people doing that. I don't know if this is good information or not. But I hope it helps you. You know, I hope it gives you some confidence. It's given me a lot of confidence. But I really do think that there's a psychology behind what we do. And it's kind of, I don't know, we know that it's a delicate situation sometimes too, you know, and I also feel 100% that what we do gives people every like solution in the world to change their life, you know. And I did this live video for my PS team today. Like, I was teaching P90X today, and the same people come to class, and not many people have changed or gotten results, you know. But they go to the Y, and they go to their 4 or 5 classes a week, and they're diehards, and they go to every 9:15 class, and they go to mine, and they go to Erica's, and they go to Julie's on, but they're not making any changes, you know, because they only have like a teeny tiny part of the solution. But if I was able to say to a class member, like, I'm so glad you're coming to the Y. What are you doing on the other days? Do you have a plan for the other days? Do you have a meal plan? Do you have support and accountability? You know, do you have a tribe that supports you every day, you know, on this journey? And I would imagine that most of my Y members would be like, no, like, I get my support from you and from Erica and from Julie when I go to class, and that's it. And I go home and it's crazy. Nobody gets what I'm doing. You know, I mean, so it's interesting. Like, most people are doing something because everybody wants to live a healthier, fitter life. Everybody wants to wake up with energy. Everybody wants to lose their freaking bloat around their stomach. Everybody wants to, like, feel happier and more confident. Everybody does, you know, and our solution will get them there. But sometimes we're asking questions that put walls up, okay, that where we are coming across, we're only thinking about us filling our spots. I'm so guilty of that. But what if we change it a little bit and we're like, well, how are you know, what are you doing? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Are you okay? Are you still fighting for you? You know, I think that changes things a little bit. It changes the psychology, takes down the walls, removes some barriers, and I think makes it easier for us, because I think it's way less salesy, you know, completely. So much more caring and full of heart, you know, I think so completely. So you're going to have to think about this. You're going to have to sit down with a notebook, and you're going to have, when someone, before you reach out to someone, you're going to just like pause and think about the question you're asking, you know, and saying, will this give me a no? Am I asking them about a solution that they're going to say no to, basically, you know, and how this can fit in with them? Okay. So, okay, what did I leave out? Because I feel like you're my expert when it comes, like, we're such dorks. Like, where's the emoji, like, with the glasses on? Because we are like, what about this question? What about this question? And I mean, like, I just get out my phone and start writing them in my notes. And literally when I'm driving down the road, like, if someone replies to me, I don't respond, like, right away. Like, I literally have to process it and say, okay, Katrina's going to the bar. Okay, she's going to bar code, not the bar. And she hasn't gotten results for years because she's come to my classes and she wants to work out with her husband, but
Or
like,
hopped from thing to
yeah,
thing to
I have
thing.
to like be like, okay, I got to think about her and her situation. I got to help her get out of her way. So like, I literally slow the roll big time. I'm not able to do as many follow-ups, right? Because I'm really concentrated. I'm not dishing out 20 follow-ups a day. I can't do it because I can't do it well or effectively. I have to slow my roll and think about Katrina, think about Tori, think about Angie, think about these people that I'm talking to, and it feels really good. And it's not awkward and weird and whatever. Okay, what did I leave out, babe?
Well, the other side of it is if you do get a yes, that a lot of times it's a fake yes.
Oh, right.
That it's not a genuine yes. It's not somebody who's actually going to show up. Even if they buy a challenge bag, they're not actually going to show up because it's that they use the example of, I relate it to Costco. You know, you're in Costco and they have the little direct TV salespeople who always try to stop you.
But they ask you a yes question.
And they ask you a yes question. They want you
hey,
to,
do you have cable?
Elicit, yeah.
Do you have cable?
Are you paying too much for cable?
I would say no.
Right. Whatever it is, you make up a yes answer just so that you can move on.
Yeah.
And that's the way that people respond, is because they think that's what you want to hear.
Yeah, some people do that.
And they're almost shocked that you're like, whoa,
yeah,
I just told you no, but yet you're still talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
That means that you actually care about me and what I want,
mm-hmm.
and my goals and what your actual question was. Like, you're not just here to say, yes, cool, sell me this.
Yeah, I don't
love that perspective.
Yeah, and I was thinking of this too. I was like, what if I was, and then I really dork out, and I'm like, I could just ask somebody, do you want to keep eating foods that are making your body filled with toxins? Like, I wouldn't do that, but it's kind of funny. That's where we start to dork out. We like ask really stupid no questions, but I really think you should.
That's when I just take another drink.
David's like, can I have a glass of wine now? No, you can't. We have goals. All right. I do, at least. Okay. Insanity Max 30 tomorrow. Okay. So that's all for tonight. And I'm so glad. And I hope this is something like, I hope that right now you're like, I have questions to ask right now, like in your head, and you can send them tonight or you can send them in the morning, but maybe write down the names of the people that you're like, I got to get back with these people right now. And so you don't forget, because you're inspired and you're not going to be able to sleep, but I want you to sleep. So if you write down your list now, you're going to be able to sleep, because then your mind can calm itself down and maybe think about some of those questions that you might ask, write them down. But I tell you what, just me saying, are you on a health and fitness journey, is the easiest one. And it's a no-brainer.
Are you accomplishing your goals that you want right now?
Yeah. I mean, what else? I mean, something like that. Yeah, it's working well. So I hope that helps you guys, because you are the smartest, most amazing team of coaches I've ever come across. And I've seen a lot of teams, and you have the most genuine hearts, and all you want to do is help people. But sometimes we are getting in our way and other people are getting in our ways. And we have to train ourselves a little bit better and skill ourselves a little bit better in helping us and them get out of their own way, and help them realize the solution, so we're not being salesy or people don't feel like they're getting scammed or anything like that. But I've even seen, and if you've noticed my post a little bit, I've even started to work in this a little bit into my post. Like, are you okay? Is this okay with you to continue feeling this way? Because that's what I'm wondering. The people who are reading this post, like, is it okay that you're still feeling this way, that you're 5 years later, you're still waking up with no energy, pushing snooze 5 times? Is that okay? Because I'm wanting people to start thinking. So I'm even working that into my social media. I'm working it into my Facebook Live videos, things like that. And it's given me a new perspective, new confidence in those kind of conversations. So, but thank you guys so much. So I hope to see you at Super Saturday, or hear of you at a Super Saturday. I hope that we flood our team pages with all kinds of awesome pictures from that event. And Darren's on Monday. I mean, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So we want to help bring health into the home. And we want to educate, we want to inspire, we want to motivate the people we're working with to take it and to share it and to see how they can expand this into their homes. But that starts by helping that one person first. I look at like, if, when Tori said yes, I'm like, okay, I get to help her family. When Angie says yes, which I hope that girl says yes, I think she's going to, but when she says yes, I'm like, I get to help her family, not just Angie. I'm going to help her bring health into her home. And I think that all the education and the knowledge that we're going to get is going to allow us to do that. Okay. So you guys, thanks so much for giving us your time tonight and for being here. You're the Fit Fighter Nation. You show up even when it's hard. You're going to do it anyway. You're going to crush those freaking goals. We all are. I am in the trenches fighting. Like, this is how I'm fighting. I'm sharing with you how I'm fighting to make this happen.
You should say.
What should I say?
That your Orange Theory girl said yes last night.
Oh, my Orange Theory girl said yes. Yeah, she said yes. Yeah.
With all those no questions, she's like.
It really was real quick. Yeah. It was super quick.
I'm ready for
I was like, better. Yes, this is great. And it was easy. Like, it wasn't hard. So, I mean, some of them are going to be hard. It's not all going to be like that. But I was like, okay, we got to make sure this is good stuff. Okay, yep. You guys are awesome. I'm going to stop the recording.